Hey guys, Clue here with another episode of PC Building Simulator 2. We're going to start this one off looking at a new patch, which you may be able to tell because there is a new computer and components here on the main screen. So we're going to go ahead and hop over to Chrome to look at that. And so yeah, we got update 1.2, which was released on about a week and a half ago, which I'll talk a little bit about that once we get into the game. But basically they added quite a few things. Pretty excited. They added a custom cable shop, so you pretty much, your own cable mod here in the game. So that is really cool. Able to do any sets of colors that you want, which is very awesome. We also have a new partner, PNY. They are based in New Jersey, and they have a rich history working with memory and a GPU partner with NVIDIA. So they have added a PNY 40 series and 30 series graphics cards, performance memory, and high-speed solid-state drives. We have another new partner, Steiger Dynamics. As an industry leader in no-compromise home theater PC manufacturing, Steiger Dynamics joins PC Building Simulator 2, bringing a totally new way to create custom computers. So they brought two cases, the Elite and the Maven. And so basically, I actually started recording a video back whenever the patch launched, and I rage quit trying to build in these two cases. They probably realistically, being like home theater PC, all components aren't supposed to fit. I don't know, but there aren't very many options, especially in the Maven, for GPUs and fans and stuff. So pretty much I went into my career mode and I was just buying stuff, trying to figure out what to put in there, and it just felt like nothing was going. I ended up rage quitting. The easier thing to do, which I'm going to touch on it at the beginning of the video when we go into the game, we'll be going into free build so we can see just exactly what fits in the Maven. So you don't have to rage quit like I did. Actually took like a week off from making any videos at all because I was so mad. Anyway, so we also got RDNA 3 GPUs from AMD. The 7900 XT and the 7900 XTX. And I believe all we have are the AMD branded ones, no partner brands. They added the 4080 Founders Edition, so that's cool. For a little bit cheaper 40 series option. And then we have quite a bit more DDR5 options, so that is awesome. Here's a full parts list, which you can pause and read through at your leisure. Just of note, they did add two motherboards, but both of these are Z690s, so we still don't have the Z790s in the game. So a little bit upset about that, but I guess they will come in the future. We also have bug fixes, which I will not really stop and read, but you can pause the video and look at them if you would like. Quite a few of them. And also there has been a hot fix since the patch already to fix like 3 more bugs that were created by the patch, so you can keep that in mind. So yeah, so that is that. So let's get back to the game. All right, so we're going to start out in free build mode here. Let this load up. All right, I've actually already got a Maven case here. They are very cool looking cases, different than other cases. So that is nice to have something a little different. One other thing to note about them is if you have like a top-down view, you cannot scroll in very much or zoom in very much, so it's a little bit difficult and weird to work in these because you have to like, you can see like I can get down towards the case, but if I go to the top it resets to the back. It's, yeah, anyway. So first we'll look at the CPU coolers. So you have, I mean, a few choices here, but so this is the extent of the coolers. So if you need to, when you're building this case, you can pause the video and look at your options for that. And then for graphics cards, even less options. So I'll give you a chance to look at this. And really no new cards. Newest cards, the RTX 2080. There's no 30 series or 40 series GPUs or any of the last two generations of AMD. So yeah, those are options for building in it. However, they are cool looking. So let's go over into our career. Let the game load up here. It's taking a little longer than I thought it would. Start out in our hallway. All right, and so this is not as fun. So in my original video, when I rage quit, we like went through and I picked out parts together, tried to use a bunch of the new parts, but yeah, then trying to figure out this GPU, I just went insane. So actually what we got here, we do have some new parts. Actually, no, I ended up not using. Yeah, I guess the memory is the only thing that's new in this case. I had gotten some other new stuff, but wasn't able to fit it. So this G-Skill RAM, DDR5 RAM is new. And so in this build we have an X670E Gigabyte Aorus Extreme motherboard. Went with a 7950X. The original plan was to make this an AMD build with the new 7900 XTX, but of course, as you saw, we can't hardly fit anything in here, so just got a GTX 1060. Found a cooler that fit. I think I did put PNY, some new PNY. Yeah, it has PNY M.2s in it, so that is a new product. Do I have any in my inventory? No. Oh, I looked at the wrong thing. Storage, no. We'll go to the store here, so I can kind of show off the new PNY, which is actually right here, and it is really fast compared to the other large options here. You can see almost twice as fast, so that is awesome. Yeah, the Trident Z DDR5 looking good, and then actually these cables are new custom cables from the custom cable shop. So I can go here. So we got this nice custom cable shop. You pretty much can pick out what each different connector type, and then pretty much select a color here, and you can change whichever ones you want to be however you want, and then you can create a name for your set and then add to basket and you can buy it. It's pretty cheap. So we got that, and I created let's see if I can find it here. I don't remember what I named it. Didn't name it custom? Huh. Okay. So I do not remember what I named my cables. Would have thought it would have had a weird name. Or I thought I named it custom, but I guess I didn't. Interesting. Well, okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do it again in a bit. So that is this case. A little bit different looking case, but we got that set up. Now we have this other one, which I think is a more interesting case. I really like the display up front. You know, it shows what you're running at, like the clock speed you're running at, the temp that you're running at. Just pretty cool little display there. It also has this front open and drive bay that has HDMI slot, USB slots, drive port, you know, all your stuff up there. And also this case is designed to be water cooled, because this radiator right here comes with the case. It is not a separate purchase. Now I did have problems, as you can tell. It works, but like routing problems, it's a tight fit. Ended up using the 7900 XTX in here, which it's a good looking GPU, but it doesn't really fit in the case properly with the water cooling. Might have been better if I would have put in a water cooled GPU, but I just wanted to get this 79 XTX in a build so we could take a look at it, which does look very cool. We also used one of the new motherboards in this. This is the Gigabyte Z690 Aorus Ultra plus DDR4. So it is a DDR4 motherboard, so we could check out some new DDR4 memory, and also a mini ITX motherboard size, so that's cool. And then we have some new PNY RAM here, so you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. You might can't get a good, hard to get a good view of it with this. So yeah, there's a lot of parts. It's also hard to find fittings for this case, although it's a little easier than the Maven. So the Elite is a little bit better, especially, I guess sometimes we're gonna have to do a full water cool build in here when I'm not trying to show off a regular graphics air cooled graphics card, because they do not have water cooling for the latest era of graphics cards yet. So yeah, so it's pretty similar to the other one. Top end Intel CPU in this one. This also use the PNY DDR4 memory, and I have the PNY M.2s in here to go along with everything else that you can see. So these are these computers. So we are going to actually sell these. I don't remember. Oh, I guess that rad is, I did not realize that there was another rad that's in your inventory. The rad didn't come installed on the case, so there's actually you can actually put 2 Steiger Dynamic rads in here, so that's cool. Anyway, we're not gonna do that. Just gonna put the top panel on here, and we're gonna sell it. Not worried about how much, just built it up here and gonna get a little bit out of it. We will take the time to name it though. Like so. Man, it's been a long time since I've done this. Was it like, there we go. Okay, still gonna make some money off of it in our shop. Have to make up for all the GPUs that I bought on this thing. All right, so there's a look at that. If you're going, definitely if you're going for a certain look, these cases are it. Oh, can't sell a half finished PC. What's wrong with it? Missing cables. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to sell this. I could not. Huh. Let's see if I can figure this out. Is there something wrong with this motherboard? Is the motherboard missing? Fan? Let's see something here. We're gonna put... Oh, these are special fans, weren't they? Yeah, 80 millimeter fans. I don't think you can buy different 80 millimeter fans. I'm guessing I cannot. Let's look here. Yeah, I do have other fans, so all you can fit is the 80 millimeter. I don't know if there's a problem with these fans or if it's this. Oh, that worked, I think. No, it didn't work. Okay, so I don't know if there's a problem with this motherboard or if there is a problem with the fans that came with it, but I'm not able to hook up the fans. I may be doing something stupid. If you guys see something I'm doing stupid, you can point that out to me, but we'll go ahead and sell it without fans. Sure, it'll be fine. It's got pretty good airflow. I think it'll still be able to keep itself cool enough. Seems a little shisty, but we would never do that in real life, but we are just going to sell this. All right. So that is that. So now we can get back to business here. So we've already seen, we have the brand new, from last patch, we have the brand new AMD and Intel processors. So we don't really need to look at those. Indoor feed, fans, those are from the last update, so no need to look at those. We got those two brand new Z690 motherboards, which I did. I don't even know if I can remember which two off the top of my head. I think this... Nope. Yes. This is one of them, the Gigabyte Z690 Aorus Ultra Plus DDR4, so you see that. And then we got the ASRock Z690 PG Riptide. So pretty much a bare bones cheap board. If you're doing an Intel build. So we got all these nice cool new memory sticks. We got a bunch of Patriot Viper Venom sticks. Yeah, I think some of these Corsair were new. The G-Skill is new. So yes, then we got PNY in here with their sticks just added to the game. So those are cool. I already showed you the PNY M.2s. And then the PNY 4090, which is a little bit more expensive than the Founders Edition. Got a couple versions of that. There's a 7900 XTX, so about $500 cheaper in the game. Then the 4080 you got, which is almost $1,000 cheaper. So that is an option now. And the 7900 XT, another $300 cheaper than that. Because these are probably a little bit more realistic to fit into a build for a job than like a 4090, because a lot of these don't have the budget really to put a 4090 in. So it's pretty cool. Let's see what we got in our email here. I think we have time for a couple jobs this episode. course, we have to wait till our rating is up to 5 to do this job. All right, I think we got a couple easy jobs here. We have an overclocking job, so we'll take that. And then we have an upgrade job. So, hey, I've got some upgrade plans in mind. My Cinebench score needs to be at least 14,359. I worry about used parts, so don't use any of those. Okay. He'd love some plastic white cables. All right. So what platform is he on here? So he's on an LGA 2066 socket. So let's go look at our 2066 things and see if we have one that'll. So the 10980 XE Extreme Edition. So let's take a look at Cinebench here. I don't know that these would be on. Actually, we don't even have any scores that high on here. Let's look at parts ranking here. I'm not thinking this will do enough to get us up to that Cinebench score. Been a long time since I played here. Forgot what I'm doing here. Parts ranking. So I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a little bit short. Let's see. Let's go ahead and buy it. We'll just see. We can sell it back if it doesn't work. Let's just go ahead and buy it. If it doesn't work, it's cool. I didn't even look at the budget. $1,200, so we can just buy a brand new Intel stuff if we need to. We'll go ahead and end the day and go the next day and figure this out. All right, pick up our CPU there. Pick up our PC here. Need anything other than cables? Upgrade. Or just plastic white cables we need to switch out here. Unplug everything. Cool. 6900 XT graphics card, that's cool. Trying to make sure we get better take these off to make sure we haven't missed any, which we had missed a cable. So good thing we took that off. Let's search for white. Let's go with tight plastic. Hook it back up here. We're gonna have to remove the cooler so we can get to this CPU. I don't really didn't mean to clean it. We're gonna be taking it out, but okay. Let's get that taken out. We'll put our new processor in. Like so. He's gonna lose RAM probably if we have to go to a conventional CPU. All right, let's get our drive in there, get some thermal paste on this, get the fan back on there. Nice looking build. Let's go ahead and turn XMP on. Whoops. Start it. We'll get Cinebench loaded and run it. All right. Must have a slow hard drive. Or must be running off the hard drive, no M.2 or anything. All right, that's right. It is pretty fast. Yeah, 12,000. So I guess the let's see here. So yeah, I guess the parts rankings here do go by Cinebench scores, or at least if this is the 3D Mark score, Cinebench score is close. So we're looking up here. So let's see. Let's get us into a 13th gen Intel processor. Pretty much any of them will do the trick, it looks like. I guess I should see how much we're going to spend on processor first. $13,600K. I mean, that's pretty cheap. Let's go with that. That was on there, right? Yep, that's fine. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get hit for not using all of his RAM if we can't get a... So I don't think we can get a motherboard for a Z690 motherboard with 8 RAM slots. Let's see here. Oh, let's look at $1,200. Okay. What am I doing here? Shop. That's what I want. All right, so we got that. So is it going to... What kind of RAM does he have? Some DDR4 RAM. I'm a little bit worried that it's not gonna like us not using all 8 sticks of RAM. But we really don't have a choice, do we? Yeah, there's no Threadripper or... Okay. We're gonna try this. Let's see if it works. Same day delivery. Guess we could try overclocking the CPU to get it. I'll try this first though. Won't take long. Didn't mean to open that door. Oh well. A lot of memory slots to open up here. Ah, did again. Had trouble finding the CPU handle there. Alright, pull our USB stick out. Alright, let's get this bad boy out of there. Ooh, I don't know if it'll even let us... Yeah, you may or maybe you're supposed to overclock to get there. I don't. I am within budget though. Probably doesn't want to lose that on that RAM because probably doing some sort of professional task and needs that much RAM. So this probably isn't gonna work. Yeah, replace customer parts. All right, I think the only way we're gonna get there is to overclock. Wasted a little bit of time here, but that's all part of the process. All right, let's get our Asus motherboard back in there. I always have trouble finding that handle. So I'm gonna have to open all these back up. I like the Asus motherboards where you only have to open the top memory clip. That would be nice to have right now. All right, we'll get that new processor in here. Get all their memory back. All right, oh, don't want to put that faulty memory in there. All right, let's get the thermal paste back on this. All right, put the cooler on. Gotta get our GPU back in there. Missing a PCI slot cover now. Get that back in there. All right, so let's try this out. Incomplete case. What'd I miss? Oh, the beauty panel and shroud. Let's get that back on there. Thought this was gonna be an easy job. All right. So let us, what are we gonna do here? Do that. Will that work? I don't know. Let's try her out. A little bit boring, I guess. Let's try it out. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. Oh. Whoops. Messing up here with my button presses. Been too long. All right, so we'll just do that. See if it runs like this. Nope. Might have to make some cuts here with all these. It's taking quite a while here. Can I do that? Wonder cooling, possibly a cooling or power supply issue, though I'm not sure if I'm allowed to change any of those. Okay. Okay. It's not working out very good. Let's put my USB stick back in here so I can take a look. Thought this was gonna be an easy job. Turns out, not so easy. Let's put in OCCT here. Everything looks all right there. The clock. All right. Cool. I guess let's go back down to normal here. I mean, we didn't really... Our temperature or anything didn't go up very much. Alright, we're gonna have to try something different. I will bring it... Well, actually, let's go ahead and hold off on that. Let's get done with this other job here. It's an easy one, I think. Overclocking job, and I don't think it has any secondaries. Yep, let's just get this memory overclocking done. Turn down these timings. Oh, forgot to do put in my power stick to make sure, USB stick. We test, gosh, I'm having problems here remembering how to do stuff. Let's install an OCCT to see if we're stable. Do this. Think we're gonna be good. Looks like we're good. What is what's the power supply in this bad boy? Nice, I can't see it. I really want to see it. A 650. I mean, that looks like we have enough power. It does not want to overclock very well. Did I get unlucky with my processor? I mean... one of these actually do better? I don't know. I'm gonna try buy another one. I don't know. I'm quiet because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing wrong here. Alright, so this one's fine. Go ahead and put that one over here. Alright guys, we're back, and I have been struggling a little bit with this. So some different thing. Oh, for some reason my cable is reset, but so I tried going with some of the lower end LGA 2066 processors that have higher clock speeds to see if that would work. So I think my problem with overclocking this has a lot to do with the power supply not being big enough. I tried replacing the power supply, but it forces you to use the customer's power supply. I'm pretty sure the only part you can change is the CPU, and the only CPU, like the best CPU I can fit in here, doesn't seem to is not fast enough. The 10980 1090 980 extreme, and I can't overclock it because the power supply, really, to get it up to where it needs to be. I tried Threadripper. It didn't want to accept the new motherboard because I think you have to use this motherboard, so all you can do is change the CPU. Added some fans. That, of course, didn't help because I'm limited by my power. So honestly, guys, I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe this is one that you can't complete, but odds are I'm just being, I'm not thinking through this well enough, and I'm not thinking of some easy solution. So if you guys think of it or can tell me what I'm doing wrong, if I am doing something wrong, I'll for sure take the advice, and we're just gonna, I guess, leave this PC where it's at until next time. Maybe we can figure it out. Just put it over here in the corner, and we'll try to finish the job. Actually has no date that it has to be completed, I don't think, so we have as long as we need on it. Yeah, so I'll think over this. You guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and turn in this overclocking job. Awesome. There's that. Nope, still not 5. But when it gets all those stars, I can't tell for sure for 5 stars or not. So I think we're gonna have some custom cable tutorials to do, but we will wait and do these in the next episode. We're gonna go ahead and call it. Spend a lot of time doing that. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and it's nice to have all these new parts and the new custom cable shop, and we will take a look at that tutorial next time and continue on our way to level 30. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll catch me in the next one.